Hey guys, it's Nova, and welcome back to Roommates. In the previous episode, we got to meet Max, who's our protagonist here, and we also got to meet the 5 other people that he's rooming with. Shy, reserved Anne, wild girl Isabella, pacifist and I guess hippie Sally, Rakesh, who's kind of like a artist, but he's a little bit awkward. He's like the Starfire of the group if this was Teen Titans. And then we have Dominic, who's the RA of the house, and he's a bit of a stickler, but I don't know, he doesn't seem too bad of a guy. It's just that with Max's personality, they're definitely butting heads. But in any event, let's see what Max is up to now. You might assume that I'm a sleep till noon kind of guy. Wrong. 6 a.m. every morning on a dot. You're better than me, bud. Late to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and not particularly wise. But hey, life is short. I let out a yawn and walked downstairs. Looks like Sally's doing some stretches in the common room. She shoots me a bright smile. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Slept alright. Mattress was kinda hard though. That's no good. Do you want me to lend you a mattress pad? Nah, I've slept worse. There was this one time I woke up in a dumpster just as it was going to get loaded into a garbage truck. No clue how I got there. Oh, that's terrible. She looks seriously worried for me. How could they? You're clearly recyclable. Nice. Don't worry, I'm just exaggerating anyway. Thank goodness. She lets out a small sigh of relief. Maybe she really was a little worried for me. I did wake up in a dark alley with a massive hangover and no pants once, but I'll keep that one for another time. Dominic walks out of the kitchen. You? I take some personal satisfaction out of seeing him nearly drop his coffee cup at the sight of me. You're up early. Or did you never sleep? Hey, give me some credit. Got a full 3 hours here. God, he sounds just like me. So much like me. 3 hours? What about it? How are you still functioning? Or at least maintaining whatever cruel mockery of functioning you're doing? The blood of thousands of rock gods pulsating through my veins. Tides me over till I get some caffeine in my system. Where's that coffee pot? Did I say you could use it? You're kidding me. It's my coffee maker. You asked to use the coffee maker, I asked to use your guitar. It's called reciprocity. Like hell you're touching my baby. Can you even play? And thus yet another point goes safely by, having been completely missed. The point is, ask me nicely, and maybe I'll let you have some coffee. No way. Yes way. I'm not saying pretty please to the likes of you, pal. You are if you don't want to pay for coffee. Boys, please. Dominic, there's no need to make such a big fuss over this. As an RA, it's your job to be the bigger man. Max, a little courtesy goes a long way. For the sake of household harmony, could you please resolve this peacefully? Yeah, Dominique is at this point just pushing my buttons, but she does have a point. So, I'll try to be the bigger man here. Alright. Can I please use your coffee pot, sir? Why, yes, you can. Okay, great. So, that actually helped improve our relationship with her. Sally beams at me. See? You get more bees with honey than vinegar. Yeah. I slam my first fix of the day down my gullet without further ado. I'd rather deal with bees than douchenique, but this honey ain't so bad. Finally, lunchtime. Since I've had 2 classes this morning, I've got to have 2 times the grading system lecture. Lest I learn how much I can skip before I gotta turn on the charm. Well, out of sight, out of mind. I'm not gonna sweat that bridge until I come to it. The important thing is, gigs ain't gonna pay for themselves. I gotta find a way to net some scratch, or we'll be scratching at dirt like a chicken? Hey, I'm a guitarist, not a lyricist. Oh my god, Nova. Cut me some slack. Yeah, exactly. Cut me some slack. I don't think too great on an empty stomach. Yeah. Maxie. I think you're my soulmate, dude. I don't think too great on an empty stomach anyways. My bandmates don't call me Black Hole Max for nothing. I decided to grab a bite at the cafe on campus. I didn't pay for a meal plan, so there's no point in going to the cafeteria when the cafe's food's probably better. Oh, I forgot she worked here. Hey, welcome to... Well, if it isn't my favorite bad boy housemate. Just the eye candy I was looking for. Right back at you, Isabella. Say, is it the uniform that's hot, or just you? Honey, all it takes to make sure it's like this sexy is to undo some buttons. Looks like one button does the job just fine from where I'm standing. Yeah? Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing more, but it works as is. This is all I can get away with while I'm on the clock. So, Max, was it? You got it. How would you like a latte? I could top it off with some extra sensual tension. No charge. Oh, definitely. I'll take a large latte. No whip, extra tension. Oh, and a cheesesteak. That'll be $6.45. That much? It's the best cheesesteak this side of the state. No lie. Alright. I fished out a 20 out of my wallet. Well, guess I'm gonna be eating in more than I thought. Isabella gets me my change in no time flat. Looks like she's been working here for a while. One hot, steamy order coming right up. It better be dripping and melty when it gets here. She smirks. That's all the innuendo I can get away with while I'm on the clock. Isabella heads behind the counter and starts putting my stuff together. Guess I'll have to take a rain check on both the sexy talk and that shower. But hey, if I worked here, we could see our way to all the fun times we wanted. Maybe more if we could get away with it. Here you go. Thanks, babe. You're the best. Oh yeah, how does a guy like me find work around these parts? Work? There are all kinds of jobs available on campus. Heck, I started at the cafeteria in my freshman year. So you're older than me. Okay. I mean, it's one of the worst jobs on campus. High pressure, fast pace, and the people are crazy. The only good thing about it is that even a monkey can do it. Most of the jobs open to freshmen are like that though. If you want to get in on something worth your while, you'll need to show your skills or they won't even look at you twice. For instance, this job, you'd think all you need to do is look good in a uniform, but people come in with crazy orders all the time. You need to be Nova, please. Just read the words on the screen. It's not that hard. You need to be spontaneous. That's not a hard word. Why? Anyway, basically, you need to be random enough to adapt to the customers. Like if they want marinara sauce on their meatball sub and we don't have it, fast talk them into settling for ketchup. That sort of thing. I think most of the jobs on campus and in town get posted online. You can look up the qualifications too. Alright. How do I get qualifications? Well, you want it fast and dirty or slow and steady? These two. Oh, every way. Okay. Now, you'll probably be spending most of your time during the day at classes learning, and since how to be a better short order chef hasn't been a class since the school was a technical college, you're going to have to look for things to do. Just working a job is going to make you better at working that sort of thing. Working at a bookstore will get you more organized, for example. It's slower, but you'll make money while you do it. That said, if you check the local blog site, you can find all kinds of things to do outside of school. Since you're my roommate, if you ask nice, I might clue you in on some things to do around town as well. Pretty please? Well, since you asked so nicely, there's a club downtown with a pretty decent low cover charge, and the rock climbing facility is great for the active climber if you'd like to try that. It's pretty fun, and they're relatively cheap too. Not only that, Nova, please. Not only can you have some fun, but if you pay attention, you'll pick up some good tips on how to do better at jobs. It's faster, but it also tends to cost money. Once you get skilled enough, you can start applying for some of the advanced jobs. Alright, that was useful, thanks. Alright, thanks. Anytime, stud. Alright, so here's the actual simulation part of the game, and as you can see, the thing that's flashing right now, this is basically the current day that we're at. So it wants us to set up our schedule for the rest of the week. So Friday we obviously are going to go to school during the morning, but in the afternoon and evening we get to choose, and same thing for Saturday and Sunday. So I'm trying to think if there's some... Oh, I know what else, guys. Where do I click? I think it's stats. Yep, okay. So this screen right here, the requirements above are to unlock the spring break romance scenes. The requirements for the ending romances are different, so check back after spring break. There might be other prerequisites for some characters, but you must discover them. Alright, so this is basically showing us our rankings with the characters here. Basically, certain actions, as we've already seen, will raise our bar or lower our bar. And then there's also certain traits that each character values over the other. So like, sorry, I drew a blank for a second. Isabella looks like she values being active and being why can I not pronounce that word today? Being random. Let's just say that. Being random. I know it's not really the meaning of it, but that's what I'm going to say right now. Dominic, if I gave a hoot, he seems to value rational and... what is that? Organized? Organized. Okay. Wish they wouldn't make this window right over it so you can't see. No, go back. Rakesh values creativity and reflective. Yeah, that does sound like him. Sally values... Oh, I'm surprised. I thought she would have valued reflective. That's interesting. She values active and spontaneous. I think I finally pronounced it right. And Anne values... Oh wow, so she's like the carbon copy of Dominic. Okay. So... I'm not really sure if I'm going to actually go for a particular character right now. Like, I think I'm just going to play the game out and see where it takes me with decisions and stuff. I don't want to be too indecisive because then I probably won't get coupled with anybody. But so far, I seem to be doing the best with Sally and Anne. Although it does seem like Max and Isabella has some good chemistry too, so we'll see. But in any event, let's see. Let's plan out the rest of the week. So, afternoon. Then again, maybe I should actually try to strive for a character. Alright, well, both Isabella and Sally value... Oh, wow. I just realized they have the same... Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to try to do spontaneous things and active things. That'll at least help improve my relationship with those two girls in the long run. And then I might try to do what do you call it? The rational and the organization, if anything pops up, to try and maybe improve my relationship with Anne. So let's see. Friday afternoon. Currently, do nothing is enabled. I could either take a nap, art store, bookstore, study, or data entry. Alright, so if I work at the art store, that'll improve my creativity. Oh, this is energy. But I'll get $10 from working there. Let's see, bookstore. Okay, so it looks like everything will deplete my energy by 10. But if I go to the bookstore, that'll improve my organization. And if I go to the office, that'll improve my rationale. Oh, studying actually only reduces my energy by 5, but it improves my grades. Which is another thing we're going to have to keep an eye on, as you can see right here. But I mean, it's Friday. I want to relax a bit. I think I'm going to go to the art store. And then in the evening, let's see, pub, yoga class, or wall climbing. Alright, if I do that, that'll boost my... that'll boost active. What is yoga class? Reflective and studying. I think I'll do the... I think I'll do the wall climbing. Alright, now Saturday. I can either study or I could roll in bed. Well, I don't think my energy is going to be that depleted by then, so I'll hit study. Afternoon. Take a nap. Okay, this will increase that. This will increase that. That will increase that. Okay, I think I'll go do football. And then in the evening, I'll do... maybe I'll do this one. And then Sunday, I think I'll tell him to roll in bed. Just to restore some energy. Play chess. And then... do I really... yeah, okay. I think I'm happy with these choices, so let's go ahead and start. Friday morning. I can't believe that I never learned that before. So my grades went up by 4. Art store. People are always asking for the weirdest colors here. Okay. This is the future. I have a computer more powerful than the moon lander in my pocket. I'll pay top dollar for a color that screams future. I need telemagenta. That was weird as fuck. I'm glad. I guess that went pretty well. Hey, you should try doing tandem sometime. You got a lot of skill. You look like a douche. My eyes. I study too much. Alright, jersey, check. Water dispenser, check. Team spirit. Well, I should probably get to work. Take a picture, gentlemen. This is the day that thirst died. You'll want to remember what it was like in the before time. When you... oh, okay. Not a bad day's work. Somebody complimented my efforts. Ooh, new event. Okay. It's nice to be back home. It's been a long week and I'm exhausted. Not so exhausted that I couldn't do with some fun, but it might be nice to chill with my guitar and work on some new songs too. I'm thinking about my room when I see Isabella on the porch talking to Anne. Those curves. Anyway. Seriously, this party's gonna be great. You gotta come out. She sees me walking up and waves excitedly. You too, Max. This is the first really big party of the quarter. It's gonna be so much fun. Everyone will be there. Ladies fresh from their first week of classes looking to unwind. Ladies fresh from their first week of classes looking to unwind. That's just the kind of fun I could use. Though I'm really exhausted. I don't know if my game's up for it. Where's it at? And are you going to be wearing that? What, this tame thing? You gotta come out. Anne and I are going to tear up the night, aren't we, hun? Not really, I guess. No, hun. The answer is definitely. Isabella gives Anne a mock stern look that cracks me up. I gotta go to my room for a bit, but I'll think about it, okay? Alright, but don't keep us waiting forever, hot stuff. A couple of hot ladies like us won't stick around for long. Isabella nudges Anne again, who looks just uncomfortable. I head past the other two and up to my room to unload my books. Okay, so this mechanic basically is saying that I can basically skip an event, which would basically help to build my relationship with whatever characters that are involved, or I could skip it, and the only upside to that is that I gain a little bit of energy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play the event because my character's not that tired, so there's no reason for me to skip it. The loud thumping music tells me we arrived at the right spot. I tear my eyes off of Isabella's fantastic outfit to scope out the scene. This is my first official college party, and I gotta admit, I'm impressed. The beer is flowing and the music is loud. The three of us make our way inside and hit up the drinks. First thing. No sense wasting time getting wasted, I always say. I push through the crowd to get up to the keg, grabbing up a few cups. Isabella, you want one of these? Isabella! Luckily, she didn't totally abandon me. I catch up with her outside of the restroom, eyeing the dance floor. I picked you up a cup, babe. You want to hit the floor? Ooh, nice. Isabella pounds her drink back like she's accepting a challenge. A challenge I'm definitely going to see through. Isabella's got Wild Child written all over her. And I'm not going to lie, I want to see how far she goes. Here, take mine. I'll go grab another. Hang on, stud. Aren't you forgetting someone? Huh? Anne! You know, I really did bring her out here for a reason. I mean, you saw how shy she was around the house. The poor thing's just gonna sit in her room gathering dust if we don't get her out there. I guess, but do you really think she's ready for this? That Anne's a natural wallflower, you know. She's not like you and me. That's exactly why she needs friends like us. Friends like who? Hey, welcome back. Friends like us to get you out partying into the night. For your first task, go and get us more beer. Isabella chugs the last of the beer in the cup I've given her, raising her hands up to give a shout. Several people around the room return her cheer. The mood is getting good in here. I guess I can go. Where is it? Anne looks completely nervous. She's eyeing all the people in the room like they're going to mob her any moment. Right over there, sweet thing. Now get. The night's not getting any younger, and I'm not getting any drunker. Both of these things are a shame. Well, okay. Anne makes her way through the crowd, back over to the keg. Well, hot stuff, what are you waiting for? Go help her out. She'll never make it there on her own. Me? What about you? If I keep pushing, she's gonna think I'm overbearing or something. She needs support from both of her friends. You know, that's actually a nice gesture on your part. You go help her out. I'm gonna go hit the dance floor. Come bring her out when you find her, okay? Wait. It's too late. Isabella is gone into the crowd. I stand on my toes to try and find the two ladies. It takes a second, but I spot them. Anne is timidly trying to get someone to let her at the keg. Isabella's already moving on the dance floor. Anne's never going to get anywhere the way she's going. On the other hand, Isabella is looking like she could go everywhere the way she's going. Decisions.